Probably 90 degrees, about 76% humidity, which for me, I'm pretty used to it, but I know a lot of northerners and a lot of people aren't used to it, so it's very hot here.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Delta McKenzie ASA Classic here in Cullman, Alabama. Darren Christianberry, we are looking there at the Women's Known Pro Shooter of the Year. Tell us what we're looking at.
It was a tight race, and I know it came down to a couple of arrow calls this weekend, but Paige Pearce ended up winning. She had a 21.47 for the year. Morgan Rives, 21.44, and Katelyn Bordwell will round out the podium with a 21.10. You can see Madison Cock, Rendyn Brooks, Jordan Dearman, all contenders there too, but our podium was Paige, Morgan, and Katelyn. Paige gets another title.
Paige gets another one, and we're going to go now to our leaderboard for this tournament.
Yeah, Katelyn Bordwell, she's won her first tournament this year, I believe, in London, Kentucky. She's at 426. Yep. There's Paige at 426, Morgan Rives at 422, Rendyn Brooks at 420, and Jordan Dearman at 416. So 10 points top to bottom with all these bonus rings. This should be a good shoot-off.
Well, Darren, before we get to the action here on this field, we want to go back to our last tournament in Metropolis to see how this division broke down there.
Through the 4 tournaments preceding Metropolis, Morgan Rives had a win and 2nd and 4th place finishes under her belt in Women's Known Pro. She skipped the London tournament so she could graduate from high school, but she returned to the tour in Metropolis on a mission, carrying an 8-point lead into the finals thanks to a monstrous second-day qualifying score of 24 up.
Morgan Rives shot an unreal score today.
Through the shootdown, Rives took no chances, but made no mistakes.
She does.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, got it.
And none of the ladies behind her were able to reel her in.
Oh, she went for the 14.
She's got to hit an 8 ring.
A second victory, but that one went fast.
Yep, she didn't mess around.
A 10 with her final shot secured her 2nd title of the season.
I was feeling comfortable, started shooting a little low, was adding half a yard, or taking half a yard, but I mean, I did what I had to do and I got it done.
All right, Darren, we're going to get to the 3rd member of our team, Brandon Reyes. He's going to bring out our archers.
All right, let's meet the top 5 competitors for the Women's Known Pro Division. The 5th place qualifier from Jefferson City, Missouri, representing Matthews, Jordan Dearman. The 4th place qualifier from Grandview, Texas, representing PSE, Rendyn Brooks. In 3rd, coming into the shoot-down from Natchez, Mississippi, representing Elite, Morgan Rives. The number 2 qualifier from Red Bluff, California, representing Botec, Paige Pearce. And the top qualifier from Tully, New York, representing Hoyt, Katelyn Bordwell.
All right, Darren, so this is known distance, so we're looking through rangefinders.
Yep, they're going to know exactly how far these targets are. We should see more bonus ring shot. We saw the flip-flop scores earlier in an earlier broadcast, so anything can happen out here. We're going to shoot 5 or 6 arrows and crown a champion here pretty soon.
Yeah, hats off to Paige Pearce and Morgan Rives. They battled it down to the wire for that Shooter of the Year title. I mean, it was as tight a race as we've seen.
Paige is a big bully. She's a big bully. No, she's so good. Paige is one of the best female archers on the planet.
On the planet.
And she just shoots so solid. Everywhere she goes, she's just hard to beat. Morgan gave her everything she had and just came up a couple points short, and that's archery.
Yeah, hats off to Morgan Rives coming in here. Winner of 2 tournaments this year. So she definitely had a good year.
That wind is getting stiffer.
Yeah, that
We've had some
just
breeze.
hit us.
We had some breeze earlier, but this is kicking up, and it will be a factor.
There's looking young Rendyn Brooks, Michael Braden's students.
We see her more and more often. She's in a lot of shoot-offs.
Real young shooter from Texas.
Starting off on a short mule deer.
Just right. That 12, upper 12.
Good
We're
10.
gonna start off on the Bow Doodle Coyote with Katie Bordwell, our London champion.
Yep. Her brother Glenn holding the umbrella for her there. She's got a 10.
Take a 10.
Moves her to 436.
She does have the bonus
Next
wins.
up on the Gold Tip Howling Wolf
Leader right
is
now with
Paige.
17. Next, Paige Pearce.
Looks like she
also
called an
426.
upper.
Yeah, that's low.
12 for Paige.
Oh, no, she didn't call upper.
not.
I see it behind the sign now.
Yeah.
My bad. My mistake. She got a 12. 438.
For Morgan Rives, currently at 422.
Center 10. 10 point.
Brand new high school graduate. What a bright future she has in archery. And
Yeah.
she's just getting out of high school.
She's a talented archer.
Rendyn Brooks as well, very young, but can shoot with the best of them.
She'll score a 10 here, I believe, on this mule deer. Scott says, yep.
For Rendyn.
Puts her at 430.
And then Jordan Dearman on the long Russian board. This is her second shoot down this year.
Good look at Jordan there. Strong shot. Working that chewing gum. 10 points.
10 for Jordan. All right, ladies, let's move to our next
426.
target.
That is the longest target out there. And as you mentioned, Darren, this wind,
Yeah.
it comes in bursts.
Yeah, right now it's dead calm, and we are in full sunlight right now. We've got a tent that we're sitting under, but the sun's dropping a little bit, and we're full tilt sunlight right now.
We're cooking, they're cooking.
There's young,
It's Cullman, Alabama in August.
Yep, there's young Morgan Rives.
After the first 5 targets, we'll go to a 6th and final.
There's that
round.
wind picking up, just as we speak about it. Rendyn there clicking through a rangefinder. There's Katie and Paige. We're going to watch these two shoot these 2 targets here.
Don't move the cones.
Katie on the wolf, Paige on the Stan leopard.
Is that good? So they can see
We
the
don't have
cones at
distances,
times.
do we?
Look for
No,
the upper
we
12,
We
right?
did not get
Distances from
distances.
Scott Perry.
All right.
Apologies.
Max distance these archers are going to shoot is around 50 yards,
Yep.
which is half of a football field. But they're shooting at rings that are about the size of a
You ready?
50-cent
We'll
piece.
start your
So
1 minute now.
the unknown classes have to guess the distance. These ladies currently have a rangefinder. They know the distance, but in this wind, still makes those rings tough to hit.
There's Katie and Paige.
Katie fires first. Looks like a 10.
Paige is in the vicinity of that 12.
Okay, first up.
Maybe
Jordan
left
Dearman.
of it? I can't tell.
Yeah.
I wonder if Paige switched to skinny arrows. She
did.
She's shooting a different bow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. She changed bows for this tournament, and
10 for Jordan.
she said they're more
That's
forgiving.
Katelyn Bordwell.
Skinny arrows.
Did she shoot them for the whole tournament? Or just for this windy?
I forget
Solid 10
what
for
she
her.
said.
Paige Pearce has
10
now
for Katie
assumed a
Bordwell.
2-point lead.
Puts her at 446.
I think she switched today.
Gotcha.
I think she said she was shooting a different bow yesterday.
10 for Paige
Doing it
Pearce.
today.
10 for Paige.
Yeah, it was brand new in the box, she said. That's right.
Oh, gosh.
Pulled it out and just,
There's a good look at Morgan.
yep.
Strong
That
shot.
one went fast.
It did go quick.
10 for Rendyn Brooks. I'm sorry, for Morgan Rives.
10 for Morgan.
10 for
442. Thought she
There's
might shoot the
Rendyn.
14 on that. That mule deer is the closest target, but she just
Yeah.
went for a 10. Or went for a 12 and hit a 10.
Rendyn looked confident in that shot.
10 for Rendyn.
10 for
All right,
Rendyn.
ladies, move to the
Puts her to
next target.
440.
All right, so Darren, they're rotating around. Everyone is moving to the right.
All right, ladies,
So
just
Rendyn
to let
Brooks
you
is
know, if
going
you guys
around
just
number
keep on
1.
shooting 10s, we might as well go to the final arrow right
Coyote.
now.
Jordan Dearman on the Gold tip Howling Wolf.
Good look at Paige there. She's looking through that laser rangefinder, clicking the target. It's going to tell her to the 10th of a yard how far that target is. She's looking at a chart right now. She runs some numbers marks on her site. So, 41 yards might be 82.6 clicks. So she's running that down to that mark. So her bow will be sighted in exactly to that distance, and she's going to pick out where to aim and shoot and fire away.
We saw a shot of Paige's arrows that to us, they're skinny. If you don't know arrows, there you go. If you don't know arrows, you know that that's a skinny arrow for 3D. Better for the wind, and she says that those are more forgiving out of her bow, that she can make mistakes and the arrow still goes where she wants it.
Yeah. Paige is out of Red Bluff, California, and has won more archery tournaments than you can think of.
It may be more archery tournaments than anyone, male or female.
Yeah, she's a bazillion-time champion. I think she shot an 8 right there. Maybe. I can't tell because of the shadows, and I'm looking at a television screen too. So Rendyn Brooks up on the Coyote.
10 for Rendyn.
10 points.
Coyote.
450.
Jordan Dearman on Gold tip Howling
Next up,
Wolf.
Jordan Dearman. 10 for
10
Jordan
points for
Dearman.
Jordan. Moves her to a 446.
Over to the Stan Leopard. This is Katie Bordwell.
Good looking shot. Oh, she
Good
did
shot.
12 it.
12.
That'll
Katie.
help her. Good shot, Katie.
Yeah.
458.
That's her brother Glenn on the right.
If Paige does shoot an 8, that'll be a 4-point swing right here. 12 on the Leopard. I can't tell where her arrow's laying. I still can't see it.
Shadows.
12.
Wow. 12.
What do I know?
Got it.
What do I know?
Got
12
it.
points.
Still trails
460.
by 2 bonus rings, but has a 2-point lead.
Paige has been struggling with some eyesight issues, and she said it's good. Different lenses, different contacts.
10 for Morgan.
10 for Morgan.
All right, ladies, let's move to our next target.
Yeah, she had some contacts next day aired in here at the event site somewhere.
She wears one, and she said neither the pin or the target is good, but she tries to get it to where they're both manageable. She can't see either super clear.
She's too young to have that bad of eyes.
15 bonus rings is Morgan
You
Rives.
want to talk about eye problems? Let's talk.
At 450, and Jordan is
But I'll
at
tell you what,
446.
she's learning this game, but if you give her something she can see,
Oh, she's tough.
watch out.
She's tough.
Yeah.
All right, let me know when Morgan's ready.
But she'll be the first to tell you the competition in this class has risen. Last year she won all 6 events, Shooter of the Year. The competition has risen this year, and nobody's happier about it than her.
There's a good look at Katie
All
Bordwell.
right,
Her,
start your 1
her
minute
family out of
now.
Tully, New York.
You can see a fatter arrow there, which
Mhm.
Katie usually sometimes goes to the skinnies for wind.
She's shooting an Easton Super Drive 23, I believe.
Yep. Oh, right at it.
Yeah, good 10. There's a good look at Paige. Super steady.
Oh, boy, I think she got that one too.
Close to the upper.
All right, let's start out here with Morgan Rives. Boodoodle Coyote.
10 for Morgan.
10 for
More
Morgan.
10.
462.
Gives Morgan 4 of a kind, or straight 10.
Rendyn Brooks.
Let's see if Rendyn can post the same hand.
Gold tip Howling Wolf.
Oh, she went at the 14, didn't
went
she?
for it. Yeah. Don't think she got it.
8 points.
8.
4, 5, 8.
Break the streak with.
That's what you got to do if you want to make a move.
Jordan.
Yep.
Got to hit those rings. And sometimes it's not easy to do.
Stan Leopard here for Jordan Dearman.
They're looking
Giving a
hard.
look. She must have called upper.
I don't see her cone. It is set out to the side over there. Just a 10.
10. All right.
456.
Katie on the Shibuya Mule Deer. Shortest target. She did not go for the 14.
Behind Paige.
There's Katie.
We're coming off a 12 ring of her own.
London champion.
10 for
No, she
Katelyn.
didn't like that for a 10. And finally, Paige on the elevation Russian boar. Longest target on the range.
Trying to.
If she did not call upper, I think she got this.
If she did not
If
call?
she did not.
Or if she did call?
That arrow's, oh, it's up. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the
And a
camera.
10.
Yes, she
For
went
Paige.
for.
All right, Rendyn, let's move
470.
to our next target.
She must have just missed the upper. I saw that camera. I thought it was in the lower.
It's hard
What
to see.
do you do when you got two guys over 50 trying to see things
Yeah.
at distance?
And yeah,
this is what you get.
We've
Folks.
got the sun right in our face, and we're trying to watch a TV screen and live on the field, so our perspective is a little cluttered.
Yeah.
My apologies. I'm looking at Paige going, ooh, she shot an 8. Well, she 12'd it. Why would
Yeah.
folks at home think I'm crazy? Here we go.
All right. 2 points separating Paige Pearce first, Katie Bordwell. Morgan Rives, 8 points back. Currently, as things stand, Rendyn Brooks and Jordan Dearman would be dropped from the 6th and final arrow. They must be within 10 points, we should tell folks,
Yep.
of the
We'll start
leader
your 1 minute
to go to
now.
that 6th arrow.
Yeah, this is the 5th and final arrow of the regular shoot down, and anyone within 10 points of the leader after the 5th will shoot the last chance archery, last chance arrow for their last chance to make a move.
Wow, Katie shot that one fast. There's Jordan Dearman. Ah, she went for a 14, missed. Rendyn.
Our leader,
Here
Paige
we go.
Pearce,
Let's see
currently
what
with a
Paige has
two-shot
got.
lead,
Yeah.
2-point lead.
Paige
10
takes a
for Paige.
10,
10, 480.
and so it was Katie is the one gunning
That
for
means
her.
480 is going
There's
to
a
be
look
cut
at
after
Morgan
doing
Rives.
10 points of 480.
Her arrow looks good at that 14 naked eye.
Let's see. Oh, I hear
14
cheers.
points.
14 for Morgan Rives.
478. That puts her 2 points, but nope, 476.
For Rendyn.
She's just out.
476, 4 points behind Paige.
Oh, another 14.
Wow.
For Rendyn Brooks.
On that long leopard.
Here we go.
472, if my
There's
math
Jordan.
is correct. Good look at Jordan.
For Jordan. Going for a 14 on the mule
I think
deer
she was
also.
just off this mule deer. Yep, just wide.
Going to be an
Just
8.
under.
An 8.
So she'll be at a
Nice shot, Jordan.
464. She will not make the final arrow. She's currently
And
16 points
for
behind
Katelyn
Paige.
Bordwell with
Good
the
look at
12th
Katie
ring,
Bordwell.
back into a tie with Paige.
Boom, strong shot.
Clinch the bonus ring number.
Let's see what she's got.
I don't know.
10.
Left.
All right, let's
The
look
10
at
points.
Yeah, 10 points for Kate.
478. So we got a race.
Okay.
I have Paige at 480, Katie at 478, Morgan at 476, and Rendyn Brooks at 472. Jordan will finish in 5th with a 464. Boom, that's what it is. We matched the
Good
screen.
call there, Darren Christianberry.
We matched the screens.
Yep, so congratulations to Rendyn finishing in 4th and Jordan finishing in 5th. In a class that, you know, we should say that that's a deep class. There are a lot of archers who shoot very well.
I think Rendon's going to get to shoot one more arrow. She's within.
Oh, yeah, within 8.
She's within
yes,
8.
she
yeah.
is.
So we
Excuse
know
me,
Jordan.
Rendyn, good for you.
We know Jordan's in 5th.
Yes.
We know that much, but Rendyn will shoot 1st. Morgan will shoot 2nd. Katie Bordwell will shoot 3rd, and Paige will get the final arrow.
Right, Rendyn with that 14, she
Got herself
helped her
back in there.
cause. Yes,
Yeah.
she did.
And it doesn't look like they're going to be real nice to him. Setting that target out there pretty deep.
Yeah, so we have another target, a 6th target. It is the Impala. And our last chance archery, last chance arrow, so that you can see the guys putting in stakes in out there. And there's the Impala target. They're going to set. And you're right, Darren. It is out there.
It's out there.
It looks like it's at least as far as the board.
These guys work so hard setting these ranges and challenging the archers. It's a lot of work to put an ASA Pro-Am event on. And I tell you what, they challenged us this weekend. I don't know how everybody else's courses were, but ours were tough.
currently at 472.
Scott Parrott says, hey, this is the pro class. These want them to be the best of the best.
Yeah, and hats off to this video team out here
Yes.
sweating their sweating their, yeah, they're sweating.
Yeah, thanks to the crew. It's been a long season for everybody. Bringing you this broadcast.
I guess point being, it takes an army to make this happen.
You bet. It does. So, Darren, they did move the archers up the shooting line like 5-6 yards.
Okay. So now
it's still far,
it's
but
it's still a poke.
Then we'll get you on the clock.
we want to say happy birthday to our replay man in the booth, Steve. Brings you all these excellent replays.
Let's start your 1 minute.
He just turned 40. Man, Darren.
40. He's just
a baby.
He's a
Come on.
pup. Has he got his driver's license yet?
All right, here we go. Rendyn Brooks.
She's up and ready. Let's see what she does.
She's shooting at that 14.
Just left. I'm going to say that's a little breeze right there.
She's shaking her head.
Yeah.
Just pushed it left.
If she'd have been here right, she'd have caught it. Her height was good.
All right, Rendyn.
That is the
So she
win
takes
there.
an 8, 480.
Good for you, Rendyn.
Morgan
Good
Rives.
weekend.
So if Morgan shoots, she's got to shoot for the 14. If she shoots a 5, she ends up with 481. She still stays on the podium. So I think Morgan's job here is to 14 this target.
She has 16 bonus rings, which is the same as Paige.
It's easy to say sitting here. You know, she's out there trying to decide her fate. You know, I can look at the numbers and make that decision pretty easy. Her decision may not be as easy, but her best business decision right now would be to 14 this target if she can.
And Darren, we see a long green piece of string on the end of her stabilizers. Who is one of her mentors? Tim Gillingham.
Yeah, that would be Tim Gillingham. Yeah.
That's where she got that.
And you can see that. You can see that string. It's hanging pretty straight down right now.
Yeah. She is shooting that Impala. She got it.
Did she get it?
Yeah. I think
That's
she donutted that.
that's what you do.
Let's see.
So that puts her to 490.
Yes.
So now
inside out.
That puts her
Now that
right.
all right. So Katie's 12 points behind Morgan right
It's a
now.
12.
12 points ahead.
Bonus ring.
Katelyn has one.
If she 12s it, she would have Morgan on bonus rings, I believe.
Ah.
If she 14s it, then Paige's job gets way harder.
She would win by virtue of bonus ring.
Katie
And if she
Bordwell's
gets a
going
12
for
here,
that 14.
that forces Paige Pearce to go for
I
12.
gotta.
So she's
There she's talking to Glenn.
She's at 78. If she shoots a 12, she's at 90. She ties Morgan and probably beats her on bonus rings. If she shoots a 14, she goes to a 492, which would force Paige to have to shoot a 14 to win because she's got her on bonus rings. Big arrow for Katie right here. Big arrow for Paige.
So start your 1
See
minute
if Glenn's coaching her. She needs a ring. Her light's not on. There
forgot
you go.
to turn the light on. It's all right. Plenty of time. 50 seconds.
Got to be able to
Plenty of
see
time.
where to aim. Let's see what she does. Needs a bonus ring.
Oh, under
Straight low. So an 8.
Straight under.
So she's at a 486. So now,
Put her in third. Morgan Rives is going to jump to second, assuming, you know,
Paige
we don't want
needs
to get
a
ahead. But
Paige needs a 10 to tie, and I don't know where they're at on bonus rings. Paige had 14 coming in. Morgan had 15 coming in. And I think Morgan only hit 1, so that would be her second. So she would be at 17 now, I think.
So Mike Tyrell just said she needs a 12 to come in first.
The Classic Championship.
Yeah. Morgan has her on bonus rings,
Yeah.
so she needs a bonus
She
ring.
needs a 12. 12 to win, 14 to win, 10.
And this would be,
So if she shoots a 10, Morgan wins. Win by 1 bonus ring, I believe.
and it's been since the first tournament in Foley since Paige Pearce has won one here on the ASA Tour.
So I wonder her play here. Which one can she see better? Sometimes the 14 rings on certain targets are a little bit bigger. So you have a bigger target. And I know this one's been shot at, so there's arrow holes to aim at, but I don't know which one she's most comfortable aiming at, but she needs a ring. It's a 10.
I think she missed.
That's a 10, I believe. So
left.
490.
So that's going to give Morgan Rives.
I think she wins by 1 bonus ring.
Let's see here.
10 for Paige
A
Pearce.
10 for Paige.
She has a 490 with 16 bonus rings. Morgan Rives has a 490 with 17 bonus rings.
Morgan Rives,
is the
1
champion.
extra bonus ring. How about that?
1 by bonus rings.
I don't think she knows quite what's happening yet.
Do you
She's
mean I
looking
just
around.
won? Let's see.
Wait a minute.
Let's see if we can get her to talk in this interview. Morgan is a woman of few words.
She is. Here we go. Here's Rendyn Brooks taking her last arrow. She did not like that. And then here's Morgan.
Piped
Got
it.
that 14.
I mean, piped it. Big high five.
Yeah. Isaac Bedford there. Katie Bordwell straight low. All right, Morgan Rives taking it on the last shot with a 14. Tell me about the guts to do that.
Man, I was actually pretty nervous, but I mean, I went out there, I started shooting low. I was adding like a yard into my sight, and I knew that's all I had to do to win it. It was the only way I could.
You hit a 14 late there in the first 5 targets, I believe, to put yourself in position and smash that Impala right there. That had to feel pretty good.
Yeah, I had a lot of confidence behind it, and it does feel really well.
I know, bittersweet. I know you were in a good race for Shooter of the Year, and I know you fell just short of that, and that's just like, that's the goal. But it's got to feel good to come in here and win the Classic like that. That's a big title.
It does. I felt like I really redeemed myself.
That's so awesome. You've had a fantastic year. You shot great out there in that shoot-off. You should be really proud of yourself.
Thank you.
All right, Morgan Rives, our 2024 Women's Known Pro Classic champ. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here in Cullman, Alabama for the Delta McKenzie ASA Classic with Known Pro up next.